Hello, my dear friends. Good morning. I am Jijo Vijayan here. I am a former piping engineer who worked in Reliance Petroleum Limited, Jamnagar. I passed out in 1996 Mechanical Engineering from MA College of Engineering, Kodamangalam in Kerala, Mahatma Gandhi University. From 1998 to 2002, I worked in Reliance Petroleum Limited as a piping design engineer. Listen to this video carefully because this particular video can change your life forever. Most of the mechanical engineers while they are studying do not have an idea what to do in their life. So most of them end up in construction maintenance or supervisory kind of job. I want to tell you that there is a very good career for you in design engineering in piping. You must have seen thousands of pipes running between one place to another in oil refinery, power plant, petrochemical plants, etc. You can become a designer of this piping through 3D modeling, and I will tell you what to do. Before you take up piping design as a career, ensure that you have a fair aptitude for design engineering. While we are studying engineering, you remember we had subjects like geometric drawing, machine drawing, etc. If you had a good aptitude for design, then only take a piping design as a career. Otherwise, you will struggle a lot. If you have a good career in design engineering, the aptitude for design engineering is must. Otherwise, life may be tough. I have experienced the same. So, here how you have to go. Once you complete your engineering, do not abruptly go and join any job. You learn piping design, and there are a lot of good institutes I will refer. How you have to start? You have to do the basic piping design first. There is lot of theory associated with piping design. For example, with respect to plant piping, you need to learn codes and standards like ANSI-B 31.3, 31.1, material standards like ASTM, then ASME section 1 to 9, then piping isometric drawings you should be able to read, pipe spools you should be able to read, P&ID drawings you should be able to read. There are thousands of pipe supports you should be able to design and create them. Then lot of other piping accessories like flanges, elbows, coupling, thousands of accessories are there. You should be able to read their specification and you should know where they are fitted. All these codes and standards you should have a fair idea. The piping isometric diagram is a 2D drawing, is the foundation for piping design. You should be able to read the entire piping isometric diagrams, bill of materials, material takeoff, etc. And then only you will be able to become a good piping design engineer. To enter into piping design, you have to start with the study of the basic piping materials, then learn MicroStation. That's a 2D design software. There is other software called AutoCAD, but I suggest you learn MicroStation. And after you learn MicroStation, you have to learn 3D modeling of piping. In 3D modeling of piping, there are predominantly two softwares. One is SP3D piping by Hexagon company and other is E3D piping by Aviva. Aviva and Hexagon companies are like Pepsi and Coca-Cola. Both have the similar looks but different brands. They do 3D modeling of piping and most of the features are 98% similar. But in the current market trend, I suggest you learn E3D piping by Aviva. This particular software skill is in very high demand all over the world and in India also. So once you learn the basic piping, start with 2D modeling of piping using MicroStation, then learn Aviva E3D piping 3D modeling, and then you will be able to carry out 3D modeling of piping. Then afterwards you have to learn Caesar 2, that is a stress analysis software. So once you learn this much, your basic piping design study is complete. Okay, then Do not abruptly go and join some construction job or maintenance job, supervisory job, etc. You try to get a job in design engineering. There are hundreds of companies. Apply your CV to all the major companies and consultants and patiently wait till you get the first job. You will struggle. After that, there will be a smooth drive. Over a period of 5 to 10 years, you will settle in your career in a very good way. Always remember that the oil and gas industry, power industry, infrastructure industry, nuclear industry, chemical industry, etc. use piping design in an extensive way. The basic piping remains the same. There is a difference in the codes and standards, materials used, etc. And you have to understand that piping design is not an easy subject. For a person to understand piping design almost at least 80%, it will take almost 10 years. There are thousands of codes and standards, material specifications, piping supports itself, then flanges, coupling and other piping accessories, which is different for different industry. For example, for dairy industry, predominantly the piping is made of stainless steel. For oil and gas, it is carbon steel, alloy steel and stainless steel. For power industry, it is mainly carbon steel piping is used. You should have the basics of structural design also, equipment design also, along with piping, so that when you encounter large problems, you should be able to find out solutions. Piping design is basically a hardcore engineering sector, and you should have high memory, high IQ and interest to learn piping design. Then only you will become successful. Do not join any course just for getting a job, for the sake of getting a job. You will fail miserably. How the 3D modeling of piping is done? Two 17-inch monitors are placed before you, where plan, elevation, section, side view, front view, etc. will be displayed on both the monitors, and you have to route the piping from point A to point B in between structures, equipments, wires, etc. And this requires high imagination, high knowledge power. Nowadays, there are a lot of tools also the piping engineers use to ease the process of design engineering. You have to do the clash test, stress analysis, and you have to save the materials by routing piping from point A to point B in the shortest possible manner. There is lot of common sense and IQ required to do this. I suggest, if you are really interested in piping design, come and join the basic piping design course. Before that, what I will give you is a study material that is consisting of more than 2000 pages, which you have to do self-study for at least 25 days. Then you have to go for learning the 3D modeling of piping along with microsection 2D piping. So this is your entry point to design engineering in piping, and I am sure that piping design will not let you down. It will give you a very strong career and your life will be settled. But remember, only those who are strong in design engineering only please come into this field. Others please do not come, because just learning piping design will not help you. You should have the real aptitude and talent to sustain the business. Otherwise, you will face lot of challenges after you get the job. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. If anybody of you want to talk to me, I am available at mobile +91 97 98 40 40 42. I repeat, my mobile number is 9798 40 40 42. You can WhatsApp me anytime and I will be available to help you. Thank you very much. Regards, Jijo Vijayan.